I don't even know if they even allow me to fucking post the shit that I was talking about, because every time anybody tries to bring some truth to the masses, that person usually gets knocked down. You know what I'm saying? That's just the society, that's just the world that we're living in. You know what I'm saying? Those in the upper echelons, they don't want you to spread no wisdom. They don't want you to help people open their eyes. They would do anything to snuff you out. And as you guys already know, it's happened many of times. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who had some insight or were considered woke, who brought some kind of truth to the masses, were often snuffed. You know what I'm saying? They were often quieted and even taken out. You feel me? So it is what it is. You feel me? Dr. Sebi, exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Even Nipsey Hussle said he went and met up with Dr. Sebi, right? And even he said, I wouldn't be surprised if they were to take me out. The government, were to take me out for meeting up with him. And then he said, I wouldn't be surprised if they made it look like something else. You know what I'm saying? Instead of what it actually was. And as y'all know, Nip was taken out, and they try to blame it on internal war or his homies tripping, his big homies tripping because he was making so much money and he wasn't really breaking bread like they wanted him to, etc, etc. But me personally, like I said, the government is very good at taking the attention off of them, right? They got the money to do so. They got the money, they got enough money to make you think whatever the fuck they want you to think, unless you're willing to think for yourself. If you're the type of person that just automatically takes in so-called information through the media, social media, whatever, and automatically takes it in as truth, then you're basically the exact person that they're targeting. You know what I'm saying? You're the exact person that they're hoping for. You feel me? But if you're the type of person who's aware of the bullshit, then you will question everything that happens, especially any major things that happen. So when Neighborhood Nipsey Hussle was taken out, I didn't fall for the hoopla. I didn't fall for the hype. I didn't fall for it was the internal war and one of his homies from 40s took him out, and his big homie was tripping because he was making so much money and they was on his bumper and they wanted him to break bread, and because he wasn't breaking bread like they wanted him to, they had someone from the 40s take him out. I don't believe none of that shit. You feel me? Why? Because the government could create any kind of scenario with the money that they have to back it up to make you believe where the fuck they want you to believe, fam. They could even create fucking shit through the media. They can make fucking movies. They can make fake scenes. They can do all kind of shit, fam. Like, there's nothing that they can't do, fam. There's motherfucking AI and there's fucking all kind of shit that they know how to do nowadays. Photoshop and all that shit to do whatever the fuck they want. You feel what I'm saying? And so you as a human being have to decipher and have to fucking look at shit for what it is and question everything. If you don't question everything, then you're basically a puppet on the strings of the puppet master. You feel what I'm saying? You're basically just allowing them to decide for you how to think. You have to be your own person and think for yourself. If not, your thoughts aren't actually your thoughts. I'm gonna say that again. If you don't question everything, your thoughts aren't actually your thoughts. Your thoughts are what they want you to think. You have been subliminally mind fucked so fucking good to the point where you think your thoughts are your thoughts, but in actuality, they're not. You feel me? The truth is you're a robot. The truth is you're being controlled by the media hype and the propaganda that they disperse, that they're pushing out there. So today, I'm here to tell you, question every motherfucking thing. Because at the end of the day, fam, it could be a million motherfuckers that are being subliminally mindfucked, and there could be one motherfucker that ain't. The more than likely they're so good at what they do, there's a higher percentage of people who are being fucking controlled and subliminally mindfucked like robots than the people who are woke and who question every fucking thing and see everything for what it is. They will always have a higher percentage of people underneath their spell, and very few people who know what time it is. And oftentimes the people that do know what time it is are afraid to even speak on it. You feel me? Because it's nothing to play with. You feel me? Because these motherfuckers, like, even now, me, I'm just a regular motherfucker, West Side Vietnam, speaking on this shit, right? But they could come and fucking take me out. They could come and fucking be like, this motherfucker knows too much, or this motherfucker he has too much power, and he's convincing too many people, and he's waking up too many people. Because just like Dr. Sebi, you feel me? He taught health. He taught people a different way. He went against the pharmaceutical companies, billion and billion dollar companies. He was teaching people natural remedies, right? And as a result, he was fucking with these people's money. And these people, when it comes to their money, they don't play. You feel me? They would rather take one person out and deal with that than fucking allow this one person to fuck with their bread. You feel me? And that's just the way it is. You wouldn't think that you would think that these motherfuckers that are up there would be law-abiding citizens, but nah, they're not no law-abiding citizens. They're fucking demons. They're evil. They would do anything that they want to do at any given day. They are the devil. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just the facts of the matter, gang. And the way they look at the rest of us who aren't a part of their fucking circle, part of the upper echelon, the rest of us are considered expendable. You feel what I'm saying? We are not even human beings to them, fam. And we are not within their circle rubbing elbows with them. We are beneath them and almost like trash. And because they dehumanize us, they could do the things that they want to do to us. You feel what I'm saying? If they do not consider us one of them, then we aren't even human to them. When I used to be a gang member, my homies and I used to give our fucking enemies derogatory terms. You feel what I'm saying? We would call them fleas, we would call them slobs, we would call them busters, rats, snitches, or whatever, right? We dehumanized them. And in the midst of dehumanizing them, it made it easier for us to exterminate them. Because when you don't look at something as human, you look at something less than human, like a rat, or a fucking slob, or a buster, you take that motherfucker out with no problem, because you don't see the humanity in that person. You feel me? Or that demographic or group of people, right? So yeah, you become desensitized. So the government, or those in the upper echelons, the 1%ers, the Illuminati, the buku rich, they don't look at the rest of society, the 99%, or the rest of us, as fellow human beings. They look at us as expendable. They look at us as dollar signs. They look at us as sweat, blood, and tears that's being shed to fatten their pockets. They look at us and our children and the youth as cows, as modern day slavery that they could push throughout their prison system, throughout the whole United States, and put away for life without, death row, football numbers, and think nothing of it. They will not lose no sleep while your children and your family members are incarcerated for decades and decades or life, because of the laws that they push, the laws that they help create, the laws that they funded don't affect their children. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't affect their family. It doesn't affect their generation. You get what I'm saying? And you guys are saying, what do you mean by that? Well, all the laws that are pushed into legislation are backed by politicians who have deep pockets, and so they push their money to pass certain laws, right? And these laws that they push end up falling back into marginalized communities, where people from marginalized communities are most affected. You feel me? They got gun laws, they got drug laws, they got all kind of laws where you get caught shooting a gun. If you get caught with a gun, it's 10 years. You get caught shooting a gun, it's 20 years. If you get caught shooting a gun and you hit somebody, it's 25 life. And you gotta understand, one day for a motherfucker in prison is thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? A year is hundreds of thousands of dollars. So they're making a gang of money off of people. And so it's like, at the end of the day, it's a dog-eat-dog world, right? At the end of the day, they're saying, okay, we own these prisons. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. How the fuck are we gonna fill up these prisons? We're not gonna fill up these prisons with people from the burbs. We're not gonna fill up these prisons with people from motherfucking penthouses and mansions and all that shit. We're gonna fill up these motherfuckers from Beverly Hills. Ain't coming to fill up these prisons, gang. We're gonna create these laws that will target people from marginalized communities, from lower class communities, from the hoods, from the ghettos, and we're gonna fill up these prisons with their kids. We're gonna fill up these prisons with their dads, their mothers, their cousins, their uncles, their aunties. And that's how we're gonna keep our pockets rich. Now, slavery has been abolished, quote unquote, but in actuality, there's many forms of slavery, modern day slavery, that still goes on to this very day. They just found a different way of covering it up and making it look good. You feel me? Don't get it twisted. Don't think because they abolished slavery that it's done and over with. No. These motherfuckers got money. These motherfuckers are intellectuals. These motherfuckers are smart. Okay, we abolished fucking slavery on paper, but in actuality, modern day slavery still continues to exist. It still continues to exist in the fucking prison system. It still continues to exist in society. They got your ass working over there paycheck to paycheck, and you're barely getting by. You feel me? They raised the minimum wage, but they also raised the cost of living at the same time. Everything is even. Nothing really changes. You feel me? You might think, okay, they raised the minimum wage, but if they actually raise the cost of living, what the fuck changes? Minimum wage could be $1, it could be $100, but if the fucking cost of living is the same, then nothing changes, fam. You feel what I'm saying? And then they got people over here thinking, we need to go to school. We need to go to college. We need to get a good education in order to get a degree, in order to get this good job. You feel me? But a lot of people come out of college and all that shit with hundreds and thousands of dollars in tuition that they owe. You feel me? So everything, education ain't free. And then by the time you get you a good job, say for instance, you went and got you a fucking degree or whatever. You get you a good job. Say for instance, you making $50 an hour. Facts of reality is this, fam. You're not making $50 an hour. They say you are. On paper it says that, right? But you're getting taxed. Your check is getting taxed. Everything that you buy is taxed. So in actuality, what you think you're making, $50 an hour, after taxes and everything, you're probably making $25, $30 an hour. You feel what I'm saying? And so everything is a subliminal mind fuck, right? They're gonna mind fuck you as best as they can, and it's on you to figure it out. And if you don't figure it out, they're just gonna sit back and laugh, right? They're like, oh, here goes another dummy that fell for this shit, that don't know what the fuck is going on. You feel me? Here goes another dummy that we're gonna keep treading water, barely getting by. And eventually, hopefully, somewhere along the line in this person's life, something bad's gonna happen, and then we're gonna have this person on edge. House gonna catch on fire. Some kind of medical issue's gonna come up. God forbid your family member catches cancer or whatever. And the fucked up part about it, if your family member does catch cancer, I promise you, they got a cure for that shit. But instead of giving the cure to the people, to cure people of this deadly disease, they rather fatten their pockets having the people buy medicine to fight this cancer that they already have a cure for. That's how fucking evil they are. Because at the end of the day, you are expendable. They don't give a fuck how much you suffer, fam. They don't give a fuck if your people is laying in the hospital dealing with chemo. They don't give a fuck if your people over there dying, losing their lives. Even kids coming down with cancer that they could save their lives, fam. Kids. But there's like, fuck that. Instead of saving a kid or any life that's precious, period, we would rather keep the cure from everybody and allow everybody to spend money in order to try to live. And that's why when Dr. Sebi came along and he was teaching natural remedies and all that shit, they started tripping and the government took him out. Don't get it fucked up, fam. You over here talking about, They over there talking about build a wall and shut down the border. You think if a motherfucking America wanted to, they can't shut down the borders? You think they can't? The motherfucker send the motherfucking moon to outer space. They could do this, they could do that. They got all kind of technology. You think they don't know how to fucking stop motherfuckers from entering the country? No. That's all hoopla. They're talking about build a wall and this and that. America will be asked the fuck out if people didn't immigrate into this country, fam. Why? Because ain't no motherfucking rich person in the upper echelons gonna take their punk ass down from their mansion and their pedestal and come down to the motherfucking ground floor and go pick fruits in the field or go build and construct the motherfucking highways and buildings and shit like that. Ain't nobody gonna they're not gonna shed no sweat, blood, and tears. Fuck no. They need people to immigrate into the country because America is built on the sweat, blood, and tears of immigrants, fam. So do not fall for the hype. Do not sit there and say, oh yeah, build a fucking wall and these motherfuckers are still coming into our country. What can we? No, motherfucker. If they wanted to stop the flow of people coming to the country, they can stop it. If they wanted to stop the flow of drugs coming to this country, they can stop it. But the reason why they don't stop all this motherfucking shit is because it benefits them. You feel what I'm saying? We have a fucking homeless crisis. We have a fucked up welfare system. We have a fucked up educational system. We have an overcrowding prison crisis, right? We have all kind of issues going on with the country. But the reason why they do not fix none of these crises is because it does not profit or benefit them. What the fuck do they look like going and take care of the homeless crisis? What money do they get out of that? They don't make no money doing that shit. You feel me? They make more money if there's people homeless. Why? Because the homeless people end up committing crimes, they're gonna go fill up their prisons. If there's homeless people out there, they're gonna be stressed out, depressed, they're gonna lean on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, they created the homeless crisis, fam. And they knew what the fuck they're doing when they created it. You feel what I'm saying? And so as a result, all these crises that we have, drug crises, prison overcrowding crises, think about it. If they were to fix the drug crisis, then they would lose money. Because there ain't no drug addicts committing crimes, there ain't no drug addicts filling up their prisons. You feel me? As they fix the overcrowding crisis, they would lose money. They're making so much money off these prisons being overcrowded that they even got people that are owning privately owned prisons, fam. People are owning privately owned prisons because there's so much money in that shit. Modern day slavery. When I was in prison, I used to work in the kitchen, I used to wipe tables. 8 cents an hour. 8 fucking cents an hour, fam. Is there homeless people in Vietnam? There's homeless people, but I hardly see them. Not like in America where you see skid row, tent cities. You see homeless people on every corner. You see homeless people every fucking where you go. Over here, every now and then, I'll see one person. Every blue moon, I'll see one person. And I don't even know if that person's actually homeless. He or she looks homeless. I'm not sure if they're just out there and at the end of the day they have somewhere to go. But I do know that food and the cost of living is so cheap over here that a homeless person would never go hungry. I know that much. You feel what I'm saying? $1 US could get you $1 US could get you a bowl of pho or 2 fucking Vietnamese sandwiches. Like, you can't go hungry over here. You're homeless. You feel me? So anybody that's homeless over here is basically homeless by choice, or they just tripping. You feel me? But over there in the United States, everywhere you go, you cannot go anywhere without seeing a homeless fucking person, fam. You feel me? Maybe not in the burbs, maybe not where these people in the upper echelons live. Why? Because, again, they're so fucking rich that they pick and choose. They decide their reality, their utopia. This is how they want it in their little nucleus. Then there won't be no homeless people where they live. But in the rest of society, we'll have to deal with that shit. You feel me? They throw all their whatever they don't want to deal with on the rest of us. When put it like this, fam. Think about the shit, fam. There's people that are billionaires, buku millionaires, hundreds of millions of dollars, right? They got more than enough money that they know how to deal it. They got enough money that they won't even spend all that money in this lifetime. They could change lives. They could completely fix all these fucking crises that are going on. There's more than one person that's a billionaire. There's more than one person that's 100 buku millionaire. But the common denominator that all of these people have in common is that they're all part of the same rich, upper echelon, Illuminati, social fucking buku fucking rich ass society, right? And not one of them, you would ask yourself, why not one of them? Why not any of them that are millions and millionaires and billionaires? Why ain't any of them doing anything to fucking change society as a whole? You gotta ask yourself that. Why the fuck, out of this whole demographic of rich ass people, there ain't one person that's different? There ain't one person that's like, you know what? Fuck the bullshit. I'm gonna go take my billions of money and I'm gonna go change, if not the world, at least the United States as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go change the welfare system. I'm gonna change the educational system. I'm gonna change the homeless crisis, the drug crisis, anything that I want. I have the money to do so. The reason why they don't do it is because it's a secret society, fam. And if any of the motherfuckers with that amount of money, you better believe they're a part of that society. And if they go against that society, they know what the fuck is gonna happen. It's spunky. It's real spooky up there. Don't get it fucked up. Don't think once you become buku rich, it's all fine and dandy. Nah, now you're part of a different world, fam. And in that world, there's rules too. You know what I'm saying? And if you go against that shit, these motherfuckers will know how to come and knock you and your whole family, your whole bloodline down, type shit. You feel me? So, me personally, right? A lot of people don't look at it like this. A lot of people don't see it in that kind of way to where they can say, you know what? The issues that we're dealing with right now can so easily be curbed. They can so easily be fixed. There's so many people with enough bread to fix the shit. Why ain't it being fixed? Instead of looking at it that way, people are just looking at the crisis and they're like, damn, our country's fucked up. Hella people struggling. They do not look deeper into that shit, right? But me personally, someone asked me once, they said, where do you want to see yourself in 5 years, right? And this was my answer. How do I word this? I pray that God puts me in a position. I don't know if this is the advent of it. I don't know if this is the start of it, the spearhead, the tip of the spearhead, this social media shit, this platform. I don't know none of that shit. I just know that God knows my heart. And I pray that God puts me in a position one day where I can make millions and millions of dollars. And as a result of making millions and millions of dollars, I'm gonna employ people and I'm gonna pay them way more than minimum wage. Because if I'm making millions of dollars, then I should be able to pay my employees hundreds of dollars an hour or whatever I could pay them to where it's still sustainable to keep my business going. You feel what I'm saying? When I was in prison, I came up with over 100 of my own invention ideas, right? And my heart of heart, my wish is that one day, some way, somehow, I'll have enough finances to finance one of my inventions. I want to build my invention from the ground up until it becomes a company and sell the whole entire company or the whole entire, the fuck's that shit called? It's just at the top of my head. I forget what it's called. I haven't in a mind fart right now, right? But the whole entire rights to my invention, right? And make hundreds of millions of dollars off that. Yeah, patent, the whole entire patent. There you go. And take that money, right, to invest in my other inventions and get them off the ground. I got over 100 inventions I came up with. I drew them out. I wrote notes to them, and I truly believe they have potential, right? And so I want to make it to where I have millions, even billions of dollars, right? And then when I build myself up like that, instead of paying my employees like McDonald's, like Hilton Hotel, like Ford Motor Company, all these rich ass fucking generational wealth ass companies, minimum wage or whatever, I'm gonna pay my employees whatever amount that I'm possibly able to pay them and still able to sustain my company. So if I could pay them $500 an hour, I'm paying them $500 an hour, right? And the whole thing that I want to do with that is show the rest of the nation and the rest of the world that this has been going on for centuries, that these companies, McDonald's and whatever, they've been making millions and billions of dollars every year, and they have enough money to pay their employees a righteous living, so that their employees won't have to live paycheck to paycheck, so the employees won't have to have thoughts of unaliving themselves or have thoughts of sticking a fucking gun in someone's face to fucking rob somebody because shit done got bad, right? And so I want to be the face of that. I want them to say, who the fuck is this motherfucker? This dude that's been locked up all his life, covered in tattoos, ex-gang member, ex-criminal, the whole nine, right? Who is he? He came out of nowhere and he's paying his employees hundreds of dollars an hour, and he's shaking up the whole entire economy, and he's shaking up the nation and the world as a whole. And he's putting all these Fortune 500 companies on blast, and he's letting it be known that these motherfuckers are leeches. These motherfuckers are getting richer and richer while the poor are getting poorer. There's people who are struggling, people who are living paycheck to paycheck, people who are having thoughts of unaliving themselves, people who are fucking you want me to block you? I'll block you. Born on Monday. Bye. And as you guys can see, we have people like Born on Monday who asked me to block her because I'm speaking realism, and she is somebody that these people in the upper echelons love because she is a perfect example of the fucking robots that they want. You know what I'm saying? As long as there's people like her in this world, they will never go broke. As long as there's people like her in this world, they will always stay rich, because all they need is a handful of dummies, and they'll always make money off of them. You feel what I'm saying? And so there's people like that who don't even want to. They're so deeply brainwashed, fam. Right? They're so deeply brainwashed. They're so fucking deeply fucking. She just joined your team. Well, why the hell is she telling me to block her? Why did she join my team and then tell me to block her? You feel what I'm saying? She's one of them weirdos. She's probably like, you know what? Let me bless you and then tell you to block me. You feel me? But that's the thing. There's people like her that are so deeply brainwashed, fam, that even when you come at them with the truth or any fucking bit of realism, they can't even accept that shit. They can't think outside the box. They choose to be robots. They choose to not even think for themselves. You feel me? They choose to fucking be like, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. All I know is one way, and that's the only way I want to know. And at the same time, she probably thinking that I'm talking against her race or her nationality or whatever. I'm not. This is not against white people, fam. This is against everybody this is for everybody that's in the struggle. You feel what I'm saying? Do not get it twisted. People in the upper echelons now, maybe the majority are white, but there's people that are black up there. There's people that are Asian up there. The Illuminati do not discriminate, fam. You feel me? So I'm not just targeting or trying to say it's white people that's doing this shit to the rest of us. No, I'm saying crooked ass, rich ass people are doing this to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So don't think this is a race thing or class thing or majority minority thing. No, it's a human being thing. It's an American thing. You feel what I'm saying? So people like that, fam, at the end of the day, a person's truth is a person's truth, and that person's truth is valid according to that person, right? I cannot tell you that you're wrong, because your truth is your truth, and if it's true to you, then it's valid to you, and who am I to tell you that you're wrong? But I am here to say that that's a prime example of what's wrong with society today. There's hella people who have been so deeply brainwashed that they don't question nothing. They don't try to look at nothing from different angles. They don't try to think outside the box. They just accept what has been fed to them as truth, and they stay stagnant. And that's the sad part about it, fam. You feel what I'm saying? And all I'm trying to say is, my truth might not be your truth, but go and find your truth for yourself. You feel me? Go and find your truth for yourself. But don't just sit there and accept everything that is given or told to you without questioning it or looking at it from a different angle or a different point of view. Question everything, because it's real spunky in this world. And there's a lot of motherfuckers that want you to stay dumbed down so they could continue to get over on you. You feel me? And I'd be damned if I be somebody's bitch, or I'd be damned if I let somebody play me for a fool, right? And a lot of you guys probably feel the same way, but if you're sitting back and you're not questioning nothing, and if you're just going with the flow and the rest of societal norms, then in actuality, there's a high likelihood that you are being played. You just didn't realize it until you entered this chat. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, fam. I know this shit's heavy. I know this is a heavy ass topic, but the reason why it's so heavy is because y'all know that I'm speaking some real. Y'all coming to realize, y'all coming to see, like, you know what? I never looked at it that way. I never looked at it from that point of view. Now that you are like opening my mind and you helping me to see it in a different way, damn, that shit's deep. Now what the fuck else that I not really ever questioned? You feel what I'm saying? And then you go from there. And that's all I'm gonna say. Question everything, fam. A lot of y'all probably like, Danny, how you know all this shit? How did you become quote unquote woke? Because I question everything. I question everything, gang. And this is the thing. Let me explain something to you. The reason why I was able to come to this fucking point of thinking is prison was bittersweet. It sucked that I was doing time. It sucked that I was locked up. But the sweet part about it, it gave me nothing but time to think. I could have wasted my time. I could have sat there and fucked off my time, etc., etc., etc. But I chose to sit there and really think. You know what I'm saying? I sat in the shoe. I sat in the hole. I saw Sergeant confinement for years. And I did what I went and sat on top of the mountaintop. And for years, just imagine me right now in the cell. I would just sit there and I would think. I would think about a million different things. I would look at a million different things from a million different angles. I would analyze everything because I had nothing but time to do so, right? But in society, you guys don't have time like that. That's the fact of the matter. You guys are busy. There's 24 hours in a day. You spend 8 hours sleeping. You spend 8 hours working. The 8 hours that you have left for yourself are all ate up by life's responsibilities: cooking, cleaning, taking care of the household, grocery shopping, etc., etc. To the point where you don't really have time to settle the fuck down and do what I did, and that's go sit on top of the mountaintop and think. They want to keep you busy, right? Imagine your enemy's whole fucking agenda is to keep you so busy that you can't stop to think, because once you stop to think, you'll figure them out. So their whole thing is, as long as we keep him or her busy, working and weighed down by life and life's responsibilities, they're never gonna have time to figure us out. They're never gonna have time to fucking look at things from different angles and different points of views. They're never gonna have time to see things for what it is. They're not gonna see that we're subliminally mind fucking them. They're not gonna see that their thoughts aren't actually their thoughts. They're not gonna see that there are actually robots. You feel me? That they've been brainwashed because they're too busy to stop to think. They're too busy to fucking sit there and really focus on all the shit that's going on around them. They're keeping you busy. You feel me? On purpose. You feel me? And people like me had the opportunity when I was locked up to sit there and think and bring the truth back to y'all. If you think about it, a lot of the deep thinkers, they got into a position where they're able to have the time to think. You know what I'm saying? Able to have time to really see things for what it is. Only those that had time to really do that shit are the ones that could really enlighten the masses. Because how the fuck can you enlighten the masses when you're too busy caught up with life? You're too busy fucking taking care of your responsibilities. You're too busy doing this, that, and the third. How the fuck are you gonna sit there and enlighten the masses when you can't even fucking enlighten yourself? You know what I'm saying? You don't have the time to. I'm not saying that you're stupid. I'm saying you're set up. I'm saying that they purposely got you on a hamster wheel on purpose, just so that you can't fucking slow the fuck down and see things for what it is, gang. Truth. Feel me? And now you think about it. We got this precious gift called life. We are not gonna live forever. Every single day we're expiring. Most people, if you're lucky, you're gonna live to be 75 years old. You feel what I'm saying? There's 24 hours in a day, right? 8 of those hours you spend sleeping, 8 of those hours you spend working, and 8 of those hours you got left to yourself. But those 8 hours that you have left to yourself are being ate the fuck up by life and life's responsibilities. Taking care of the household, taking care of the kids, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, washing the laundry, cooking dinner, etc., etc., etc. And then when you realize that that's all you have, those 24 hours in one day, you're gonna start to see that, damn, you're making $20 an hour, right? You're gonna start to see that, is $20 really worth an hour of my life? An hour of this life that is slowly expiring every day. An hour of this life that is soon gonna come to an end. Is it worth $20 worth an hour of my life? And I can't answer for y'all, but for me, hell the fuck no. I got this one precious gift called life, and I'm gonna try to be as smart as I can to make sure that I make the most out of this thing called life, right? I'm gonna try my all to make sure that when my time is up, because it will be up one day, I could look back on my life and I could say I did this, that, and the third. While a lot of y'all, sad to say, reality is, you're gonna look back on your life one day when you retire, and you're gonna ask yourself, what the fuck did I do? And the question is this. The answer is, you worked all your life. You worked all your fucking life to pay these bills, to pay your mortgage, to pay for houses, to pay for college for your kids, whatever. And then when you finally retire, you're gonna be so fucking old that you don't even have it in you to fucking travel. Or it's not gonna be too late to travel, but you were better off traveling at a much younger age, where you could really enjoy the travels, where you could really enjoy your life. So by the time you retire, you might have illnesses, you might have sicknesses, you might have problems, handicaps that you have to deal with because of that part of your life, that age, right? And you can't rewind time, gang. Once time passes, you can't take it back. Once you're at fucking 60 years old and you retired, now you got like 15 years left before you die, and you can't even enjoy it. You feel me? You work every fucking day, right? And out of a year of working, you get like a 2-week vacation. You get days off on the weekends or whatever. But in actuality, when you think about it, is it really worth it? It's like right now, I could tell one of y'all, Kenna, come here. And Kenna be like, what's happening? And I'd be like, look, Kenna, I'm going to give you $20 and I want you to just stand right there for an hour. I don't want you to enjoy your life. I don't want you to do shit. I just want you to stand right there for a fucking hour on your feet all day for an hour, and I'll give you $20. Kenna most likely gonna be like, man, fuck you, Danny. You got me fucked up. Fuck, I look like standing there for an hour for you, fool. You got me fucked up. But in actuality, that's what you're doing at work every day, right? In actuality, you're busting your ass. You're hurting your back. You're fucking straining your muscles. You're shedding sweat. Your own sweat, blood, and tears for somebody else to fatten somebody else's pocket while they give you kibbles and bits. So I'm here to tell you, the way out of the matrix, the way to break up out of that shit is to become your own boss. Yeah, you could be working for somebody else right now, true, but take that motherfucking money, right, and use that money to do what the fuck you gotta do to become your own boss, to become an entrepreneur, to create passive income for yourself, right? Because at the end of the day, when you become your own boss, the blood, the sweat, and the tears that you shed is gonna be for yourself and for your own business. You feel me? And for your own wealth. So that shit feels different. It hits different. It hits different when you strain and you struggle for yourself. It hits different when you shed sweat, blood, and tears for yourself than when you do it for somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I know a lot of y'all are money motivated. I know a lot of y'all are brainwashed to the point where y'all think, if I don't have money and my whole world's gonna come crumbling down, I need money to stay alive. Yeah, you do need money, but get money and use money for what you need it for, but don't let money rule you. You know what I'm saying? Use the money, but don't let the money use you. There's a big difference, fam. Get the money to survive and do what you need to do, but don't be a slave to the money to where one day you're gonna look back and be like, what did I do with my life? I spent my whole life chasing this money, chasing this so-called happiness, and it didn't do nothing but bring me sadness, right? Get money or die trying. Well, what I'm here to tell you is, do your research. We live in a day and age right now where technology is off the hook. There's nothing that you can't get an answer to. There's Google, there's YouTube, there's Wikipedia, there's all kind of shit, right? Do your research and find ways to stretch your money or to live in a way where money ain't really such a dominant force in your life, right? Look at me. Not trying to brag, not trying to boast. I'm just trying to keep it 100 with y'all. Fuck a buck, I'm keeping it a band. December, I'll be out 3 years. I'm 41 years old, fam. I spent over 27 and a half years of my life incarcerated. 3/4 of my life I spent on the inside. I started doing time at the age of 10. I spent more time on this earth locked up than free. December will be 3 years that I've been out. But I did my research. And I'm now living abroad. And my monthly fucking expenses for my housing and everything is less than $200. It's less than $150. I wake up every day and I'm my own boss. I do whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't have to check into nobody. I don't have to clock into nobody. I'm not fucking sitting here stressed the fuck out living paycheck to paycheck. I'm not sitting here depressed or having thoughts of unaliving myself because this and that is old and I gotta take care of this and that and the third. If I could figure this shit out, I promise you, y'all could do it too. I promise you, a lot of y'all are a lot smarter than me, gang. A lot of you guys are even more educated than me. Bruh, I don't have no college education. I dropped out of school in the 6th grade, fam. Everything that I know is self-taught. Everything that I know is my own studying, fam. So if I could do that, so can y'all. I'm not tech savvy, fam. I barely know how to use a lot of shit on my phone. But I'd be damned if I know the truth and I know what's going on. I'd be damned if I just lay down and let these people continue to dick me and let these people continue to do me wrong and fuck this precious gift called life up. Nah, fam, I only get one life. And when this life is over, that's it. I'm 41 years old, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit there stuck in a 9 to 5, hating my boss, hating my coworkers, hating my life, going home every day, back sore, neck sore, arm sore, knee sore, everything sore, having to soak in a motherfucking tub, Epsom salt and shit like that. I'm not with none of that. You feel me? And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys aren't either. But the only difference between me and you guys is that I did something about it, and a lot of you guys are scared to. A lot of you guys are hesitant to. A lot of you guys have been so deeply brainwashed that they got you scared to actually take hold of your own life. You feel me? So really, at the end of the day, there's really no excuses, right? Because if someone like me who spent 3/4 of his life incarcerated could do it, so can you. Fuck's the difference between me and you? The difference between me and you is I don't let the thoughts that they put into my head as well as your head overrule my actions. I see what they did. I see the thoughts that they planned in my head, and I see them for what it is. A lot of you guys be like, oh fuck, I can't go live abroad. All I know is America. Oh fuck, if I go live abroad, there's gonna be a language barrier. You're making all kind of hurdles, road bumps, and you're making it harder for you to fucking pull the trigger and actually go and take hold of your life, fam. You feel me? I can't do this, I can't do that because of this, because of that. There's all kind of excuses, and you're overwhelming yourself with those excuses instead of just saying, you know what? Fact of the matter is, tomorrow is not promised to no motherfucking buddy. Fact of the matter is, I'm gonna die one day. Every day I wake up, I'm slowly expiring. A lot of y'all be living like you guys gonna live forever. A lot of y'all be living like tomorrow's promised to all of y'all. Y'all already know. Some people went to work and never came home. You know what I'm saying? Some people left home and never came back. You feel me? There was this one dude in San Diego. He went to work. The motherfuckers was flying jets. Dude's jet malfunctioned. The dude pulled the thing and boosted it and flew out of his jet. His jet flew into this dude's house, killed his wife, his mom, and his kid. Dude came home from work. His whole entire family was gone. He left work that morning, came back that evening, whole family gone. Just like that. Didn't know that that's what was gonna happen, right? And none of y'all know either, but a lot of y'all be living your life like you swear you got 100 more years to go. Like you guys swear that tomorrow is promised. You guys are living like you're bulletproof or like you're untouchable from death. No, you're not, gang. So if tomorrow death were to call you home, what kind of life have you lived? What have you really done? What, you got you a 2-week vacation out of every year? You went to see a fucking baseball game on a weekend? Like, fam, this thing called life is more precious than that. There's a thing called living. There's a big difference between existing. Existing is one thing and living is another. So you gotta ask yourself, am I merely existing or am I living? Because if you're truly living, then you're gonna live life according to your terms. And are you living according to your terms? According to what makes you happy? Are you radical about your life and your happiness? Or are you living according to somebody else's fucking agenda? Yeah, I had dimples, and you didn't know that? You feel me? That's what it boils down to. And at the end of the day, I promise you, a lot of y'all probably thought I was crazy, right? I promise you, a lot of y'all probably said, man, this fool Danny burnt the fuck out. This motherfucker always on some bullshit. He always on some motherfucker. I'm telling you, fam. There's a lot more. There's a lot more than meets the eye, fam. I'll be stupid. I'll be burnt out. I'll be that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck you guys think I am. You feel me? But it doesn't matter, fam. Because at the end of the day, I'm on this platform. And I'm living my life, and I just try to get people to see, like, damn. A lot of you guys vicariously live through me, right? A lot of you guys are following me because you guys enjoy my adventures. You guys enjoy my travels. You guys like to see what I'm getting into, the shit that I'm doing. Right? Put it like this, though. You guys could do the exact shit that I'm doing and do it even better than me. Oh, my mama. You guys could do, and every motherfucking shit that you guys been watching me do, all the shit that you guys have been enjoying watching me do, tripping out on me doing, you guys could do it and do it better. You guys got way more motherfucking money than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have fucking money like that. You feel me? You guys have fucking enough money to do all that. Man, my motherfucking man. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. A lot of people be thinking that I'm rich, right? A lot of people be thinking Danny's rich. I'll show you exactly how much money I have in my account right now. And this no lie. This on my mama. I have. Y'all see that shit? Why that shit look so damn bright? Hold up. Let me take the motherfucking brightness down a little bit. How come I can't see that shit? Okay. Let me mirror this motherfucker. I'm gonna show you exactly how much money I have in my account. You feel me? $594.76. That's all I got in this account. You see that shit? You see that shit? $594. Now let's go to my Cash App. I got $9. Y'all see it? I got $9 fucking in my Cash App, man. You feel me? And then I got some money in my fucking in my bag. You feel me? Some cash. Not more than 1,000. You feel me? That's all I got to my name. Right? But I am living. That's the difference. You probably have 10 times, 100 times more money than me. But can you put a price tag on happiness? Can you put a price tag on living, fam? I would rather be broke and happy than rich and miserable. You get what I'm saying? I know what misery feels like. I spent a lot of my life miserable. You feel me? And I would rather be broke and happy any day. I would rather be fucking homeless on the streets and happy any fucking day than to be fucking buku rich and miserable. Cause that's not living. That's merely existing. Fuck existing. Let's live. You know what I'm saying? And in order to do so, sometimes you have to be radical. That's a very big word. Radical. You have to be radical about your life and your happiness, gang. So I'm here to show you, I'm here to tell you this is facts. I don't have a bank account. All I have is a PayPal card and a Cash App card. And I got less than $600 on my PayPal and $9 on my Cash App. But guess what? I woke up today and I didn't have to go clock into nobody. I woke up today and I said, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I wanna do. I've been on TikTok all fucking day since this morning, just talking to y'all. and then whatever the fuck else I wanna do after this, I'll do it. But how did I get here? I had to do my research. I had to fucking see things for what it was and say, how do I go about going against all the bullshit? How do I go against what is occurring? How do I go against the fucking oppression that I'm underneath this government? I studied, and luckily I'm Vietnamese, but luckily, come to find out, Vietnam is the lowest country. The lowest cost of living is in Vietnam. It just so happened to be my own country. So I said, that's even better. You feel what I'm saying? But there's other countries that you go live in. I'm not telling you come live in Vietnam. I'm telling you you can go live anywhere where the cost of living is different. Just do your research. You feel me? People live in the Philippines. There's people that live in Indonesia. There's people that live in South America. There's hella. Don't act like the United States is the only country that you can live in the whole world. No, there's hella fucking places that you can live in the world. But in order to know about this shit, do your research, man. Do it for yourself. And there's no excuses. Why? Because nowadays, like I said, they have YouTube, they have Google, they have Wikipedia, they have all kind of shit. They have fucking even TikTok. You can even look on TikTok, cost of living in Vietnam, best places to go live abroad. There'll be videos about that shit. Do your research and figure out for yourself what speaks to you and what you can work with, and go do that shit. And 27.5 years of my life incarcerated. December, I'll be out 3 years. You feel me? And every day I do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I don't even have $1,000 to my name. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So when I say y'all could do the same thing I'm doing and do it better, I am not bullshitting you. I am fucking 100% without a doubt. You feel me? Convinced. I'm confident that you guys could, fam. Man, you got way more money than me. What the fuck? The only difference is I got the balls, you know what I'm saying, to do this shit. And a lot of y'all don't. A lot of y'all become brainwashed. A lot of y'all become stuck exactly where the government wants you to be. Why? Because they're gonna continue to get rich off of your sweat, blood, and tears. They don't want you to become woke. The fuck they want you to become woke for? Just like a pimp doesn't want his hoe to become woke. You know what I'm saying? The government is a pimp, and a lot of us are the government's hoe. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact of the matter. And so it's like, when it comes down to it, it's like, fuck up. Why the fuck do they want you to fucking wake up and smell the coffee and know what time it is? Fuck no. If you wake up and smell the coffee, then what did he say? He said, to real people acting like I'm super rich when I was showing Vietnam pics, I'm a mailman. You feel what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying though? They don't want you to become woke, fam. They don't want you to become woke. Did you get a visa? Yeah, I got a 5-year visa. But I believe if you travel, I could get it wrong, it could be either 30 days or 90 days. But if you go into any country and you decide to stay in that country longer than 30 days or 90 days, I believe it's 30 days, you have to get a visa. You feel me? And now if TikTok doesn't pay me well, fam, put it like this. Whatever you guys give me on TikTok, TikTok takes half. You feel what I'm saying? So, to be real with y'all, I pay $75 for my 5-year visa. To be real with y'all, I get more money, thank you Hi Ninja, just like that. I get more money from my followers who hit my CA than I do from TikTok. That's where a huge majority of my money comes from. It comes from people like y'all. My screen is buffering. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I'm outside. My Wi-Fi ain't outside. You feel me? It's good. A bigger majority, a huge chunk of my money that I be having comes from y'all. Comes from those y'all that be showing me love and blessing me. You feel me? And that's the only thing. I built me up a community of people who got love for me, who appreciate my content or appreciate what I be sharing, right? And because they appreciate it, they show me love. Now I got 40-some thousand followers on this account. I got over 85,000 followers on my other account. I have 2 accounts, right? And as a result, if you think about it, I don't need every motherfucking buddy that follows me to look out for me, right? I just need a percentage and I'll be good. You get what I'm saying? And so imagine if I have like 85,000, I got over 100,000 followers on both accounts, right? And if everybody in their mama would have sent me $1, I have $100,000. But I don't have it like that. I have a percentage of people that do look out, and from time to time, sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's a little. But I go live because whatever I make on live, I'll fucking have enough to fucking pay my bills at the end of the day. You feel me? But if people decide, and this is the thing, this dude said, you depend on people and donations. Stop asking. I never ask. You feel what I'm saying? That's the difference, right? People look out for me. They do it on their own. Someone just blessed me. She said, I hit your CA. Did I ask her? Did anytime during this chat did I ask anybody to hit my CA? No. You feel me? If I really fucking need it, if I'm really in a jam, I got certain people I can hit up like, hey fam, I'm doing hella bad, but I don't take advantage of that shit. I only hit up people when I truly need it. You feel me? Even when I was homeless, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was homeless, gang, I didn't even hit up everybody. You feel me? I had certain people that I was like, hey bro, I'm doing bad. Can you send me a little something to get something to eat? That's it. I didn't say send me some money to get me off the streets. No, I said just send me something to give me something to eat if you can. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the difference. Now, no matter what, there's gonna be haters. TikTok pays me, is it every week? Yeah, I believe every Wednesday I get paid from TikTok. You feel me? And then I make money off my videos. You feel me? Yeah, I had dreads before. So there's gonna be hella people that's gonna hate, fam. But you know why they hate though? They hate, not only do they hate, but they follow me too, right? There's gonna be hella people that hate, but the reason why they hate is because they're not in the same position that I'm in. They wish they could do it the way that I do it. They wish that they had people that had love for me, like I do, and because they don't, they hate. You feel me? They're already talking about, oh, you be begging, you be asking people for money. Never once. I ain't never asked for shit. People look out for me, I appreciate it. Good looking out. Thank you very much. I honestly believe in God, and I honestly believe that God works through people. God uses people as his vessels to look out for me, because I believe when you bless others, God will continue to bless you so you can continue to be a blessing to others, right? And so people don't know the shit that I be doing. If you really knew me, then you would know what I'm about. Matter of fact, follow me on my other account and you will see, fam. You feel me? I stopped doing a lot of videos about the shit that I be doing because I got to a place where I just got tired of the haters, right? But if you really know me, fam, you know that this shit runs deeper than what it is. You feel me? That's my other account right there. It's pinned to the top of this chat. You feel me? And you go over there, you watch my other account, you'll see. I be fucking doing my thing, but I don't do that. I don't put it out there no more. I just keep it to my hat. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I, in my heart of hearts, truly believe. I know that you guys bless me, but I truly believe that the blessings come from God through y'all. You guys are God's hands, his feet, his mouth. And so he uses people as his vessels. He looks down on this earth and he says, oh, my son, Danny, I want to make sure he's smooth. I want to make sure he's good. Who can I turn to down there and use them as a vessel to look out for my son? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I got out on 12/22 of 2021. And as a result, that's when people come through and they bless me. But I don't ask for nothing, fam. I truly walk by faith and not by sight. I truly trust in God. And that's another thing that I'm trying to tell y'all too. I'm able to do what I do is because I walk by faith and not by sight. I'm in this world, but I'm not of it. I'm on a spiritual realm. So I walk in this earth physically, but spiritually I'm on another level. And so I walk by faith and not by sight, and I know that God got me, fam, no matter what. He's not gonna leave me hanging. He's not gonna let me fucking go without. Everything that happens in my life, even when I'm broke to my core, there's a reason behind all that. You feel me? And so there's a lesson in everything that I go through. And you can't, like they say, you can't have a test unless you have a testimony. You can't have a testimony unless you've been tested. I don't know if I'm gonna grow my hair out again, fam. I really don't know because it's so hot over here. But I let people think what they want to think. I let people hate on me all they want. At the end of the day, one thing about me is I always remain transparent. I always do whatever hell I do, and I don't care what people think. I don't care what people say. They could judge me, they could hate on me all they want, but at the end of the day, only God could judge me, gang. You feel me? And that's point blank and simple. So I'm not worried about anybody's judgment because only God could judge me. You can hate on me all you want, you can say whatever you want to say, but at the end of the day, I know the reason why you're saying what you're saying, and the reason why you're throwing shade or you're hating on me there's an underlying factor behind that, and it has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Your hate and your shade is coming from a different place, and it has nothing to do with me. It's something that's going on with you. You feel me? And that's just facts. You feel me? So I don't hold it against people. All I do is just block them. You feel me? People want to follow me and hate on me. That shit's crazy. You feel me? And then after they hate on me and I block them, they wanna try to find their way back into my life again, which is crazy as hell to me. It's like, you hating on me, right? You talking all that crap about me, right? You're saying I'm this, that, and the third, right? But you still want to be in my life. You still want to fucking catch my lives and follow my content. And then when I block you, you feel some kind of way. So in actuality, you don't even know what the hell you hating on. That's the truth, right? You don't even know what the hell you hating on, gang. You just hate to hate, but you don't really don't know what the fuck you hating on. Why you hating on me for? What the hell did I do to you? You feel me? I ain't did nothing to you. Why are you losing energy and allowing that bad energy and the negative vibes to enter your body over someone that ain't even doing nothing to you? So it's not me. You know what I'm saying? It's not me. There's something else going on with you. You feel me? There's a devil or something working on you, fam, and you don't even realize it. Right? So I don't hold it against people. And at the end of the day, never once will you see me in this live. Never once will you see me in this live saying, "Hey, I need money. Hey, here's my CA." No. The only time I ever post my CA is when someone asks for it. That's it. You feel me? Anytime someone asks for my CA, then I'll put it into the chat. Why? Because truth is, I could use it. You know what I'm saying? I need the money. It'll help me out. You feel me? But I'm not gonna ask for it. You feel me? So everybody and their mama be saying, "Oh, he be on TikTok begging for money." Right? They be like, "Oh, he on TikTok begging for money." Woo woo. But the fact of the matter is, never once will I ever put my CA unless it's asked. And second of all, people hating on me. Why? Because they don't got it like me. They wish that they did. You feel me? And because they don't, she said that chapstick though. And because they don't, instead of congratulating, they want to be a hater. You feel me? Yeah, someone just asked, but I think they were playing around. And I tell you this much, I am where I am today because God put me in the position that I'm in. Right? You guys want my CA? Here we go. I am where I am today because God put me in the position that I'm in. So when you're hating on me, you're hating on God. You're hating on His works. You feel me? You're hating on His power. You're hating on His authority. You feel me? I didn't get myself to where I'm at today. That's my CA pinned to the top of the chat. I didn't get myself here or where I'm at today. I'm here, and I'm only here because of God and His grace upon me. Period. And I fully acknowledge and I fully understand that. I cannot do nothing without Him. Outside of Him, I am nothing. You feel me? And everything that I have, all my blessings, all come from Him. So don't be mad at me because God put me in the position that I'm in. Oh, that's not my CA. My bad. That's my other account. Thank you, Linda. Woo. Here's my CA. Disregard that. That was my other account. This is my CA. HSL 1222. You feel me? That's my CA. I've been watching you and you're so much shit in perspective. Pray for the family. What's going on in Washington? Are y'all having a wildfire or something out there? I don't be up on what all the natural disasters and all the stuff that be going on in the world like that, really. You feel me? I really get my news and everything that's going on through y'all. You feel me? What was the reason you're in jail? Man, I'll be talking forever if I talk about the reason, the last term. You feel me? But to simply put, I was actually innocent of the last crime that I was locked up for. I got locked up for assault with great bodily injury, but it was for, they said, for orchestrating. I wasn't personally involved, but they said I orchestrated this assault with great bodily injury. They said because I was a known shot caller from my former gang, one of my little homies got a gang discipline, meaning he did a gang infraction. He messed up within the gang, and therefore he had to get disciplined. And a discipline involves getting beat, hands and feet put on him. And when that shit happened, the police, they had me under surveillance and they wanted me off the streets, right? They felt that I had too much power, right? And so they're looking for any excuse or any reason to get me off the streets because they wanted to take away the power, right? And so when that happened, even though I didn't call the shot on that, they said that anything that is to happen within the gang, it had to come from the top, which they considered me the top. And so they said that I ordered it or I orchestrated it. And so they came and arrested me for that shit. And so when I got arrested for that shit, my 3 little homies that actually did the crime, they testified on my behalf and said that I wasn't involved. My little homie that got beat, that was gang disciplined, he even said that I wasn't involved. But when you go to trial nowadays, it's not easy to win. You know what I'm saying? The judicial system is set up in a way where you're often against all odds, and you're better off not even going to trial. You feel me? Unless you got buku amounts of money and you come from a certain class. You feel me? So even though I was innocent of the crime, even though I didn't fucking orchestrate it or have anything to do with that shit, I went to trial and I ended up getting found guilty, and they gave me 12 years, right? Oh yeah, I already blocked a couple people. They can talk all the shit they want, but I just blocked them. So I got found guilty and I got picked up 12 years. Then when I was in prison, I picked up 8 more years for conspiring to traffic drugs while I was in prison. Now that I was guilty of. So I had a total of 20 years. And then out of 20 years, I did 14 years. And the reason why I only had to do 14 years is because of the overcrowding crisis in the state of California. They actually let me out 4 years early. I should still be incarcerated right now because my date was December of 2025. So I'm actually out here on borrowed time. I'm actually, in reality, I'm supposed to be locked up still, but they let me out 4 years early. I was supposed to do 18 out of that out of 20 years, but I did 14. You feel me? And so I just happened to luck out because of the overcrowding crisis in the state of California. You feel me? And that's why I'm sitting here in front of you guys today. No, I'm not on paper. I got off parole. I had 3 years parole. I did a year clean, and they let me off 2 years early. You feel me? So once I got off parole, that's when I took off. You know what I mean? I started traveling throughout the United States, and then I took off over here. But other than that, in actuality, the truth is I'm supposed to be in prison still to December 2025. You feel me? And one day, my counselor just came through. Was like, look, you fall under the non-violent overcrowding thing because, like I said, originally I went in with the 12 years. That was violent, right? Then I picked up 8 more years for conspiring to drug traffic. That's non-violent, right? So I did 14 years, but I already finished my time off of the 12 years already, and then I ended up picking up the 8, which is non-violent. But because it was non-violent, I fell under the people that could get released due to the overcrowding. You feel what I'm saying? And so I lucked out. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. And thank you to everybody that hit my CA. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? I just seen it right now. Richard and Janice, thank you. I hella appreciate y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. You feel me? No, I didn't. Let me pin it to the top of the chat. This is my CA. That's my CA. Hello, sao? Hồi nào hồi mới vô á, xong đi xuống cái biết cái có hồi nào đi vô hồi nào đi vô á thì mình gần đó rồi. Cái bạn ra đây được không? Ok, có gì cho mình gửi cái Google á, xong mình chỉ cho. Ok, đợi chút xíu nha. Khoảng là 25 phút hay là 30 phút phải không? Ok, đợi chút xíu nha. Give me a second, y'all. Oh, my bad. I keep on putting my other account. My bad. That is my CA right there. My bad, y'all, cause I'm busy talking to the plug. You feel me? Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Em có thấy cái hình mình mới gửi không? Ok. You feel me? So, hold up. I need to use the restroom real quick. Okay. Yeah. You ain't lost in my opinion. No, my name, I call myself Lost Boy because a lot of people think I'm crazy. You feel me? They think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. They think that I got shit twisted, so I say fuck it. It's kind of like a reverse psychology. It's like, okay, I'm lost. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm just a lost boy. You feel me? And I let people think where the hell they want to think. You feel me? Or have it whatever opinion they want to have. You feel me? I'll be the crash dummy. I'll be the one that don't know what the fuck going on. I'll be the stupid one or whatever. Go ahead. Just like earlier when someone said, oh, you're not a gangster. Okay. I'll be a bitch, I'll be a hoe, I'll be a buster, I'll be whatever the fuck you want me to be, fam. Go ahead. You could be a gangster all you want. You feel me? And just like when people be trying to say that I'm lost or I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about or fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking crazy, whatever. I'll be all that. You feel me? All that in a bag of chips. So what happened to that girl? She's my friend. I don't know why everybody in mama thinking me and Linda are in a relationship. We're not in a relationship, fam. We're just friends. Clearly understand me. We're just friends. You feel me? I got people who on TikTok who I met through TikTok who want to come out here and hang out with me, and they come out here and hang out with me. That doesn't make us fucking a couple. That doesn't mean that we're in a relationship. They're just friends that I met through TikTok that want to come out here and hang out with me. They might be friends with benefits, they might not be. Whatever they may be, that's who they may be. But I'm single and I'm not in a relationship, and that's by choice. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people be getting it twisted. You feel me? And they be thinking like, oh, thank you, Richard, for the love. I appreciate you, fam. They be thinking, oh, damn, I got hella love right now. Thank you everybody that hit my CA. I hella appreciate y'all. Yeah, they be thinking all kind of crazy shit. You feel me? But y'all can think whatever the hell y'all want to think. Everybody and their mama. That's one thing about social media. People are gonna try to control the narrative, or people are gonna try to like come to their own conclusions as far as what the fuck is going on or whatever. But if I was in a relationship with Linda, I would have no problem telling you that's my chick. I'm in a relationship with her. What the fuck I gotta hide? You feel me? What we gotta keep our relationship on the low for? You feel me? But I'm not in a relationship with her. I'm not in a relationship with anyone else. I'm just doing me. You feel me? And I choose to. You feel me? Thank you, Linda. I appreciate you, ma. You feel me? So don't get it twisted. Eddie, but y'all already know how Danny is. I want 7 wives. And Linda already knew that. She was one of my first wives and my first ex. You feel me? So y'all already know what it is. You feel me? Like I always tell y'all, I keep it real. I am not here to fucking play no games with nobody, here to lie to nobody. I love women. I love more than one woman. I have the capability to love more than one woman. You know what I'm saying? And so I do not want to be with one person. You feel me? When I say I'm living my best life, I'm literally mean I'm living my best life, man. And when I try to make sure that every part of my life is where I want it to be, that's what it is. As far as my love life goes, that's how it is. I want it to be that way. Can I be number 7? Anybody could be my wife. You feel me? Anybody could come out here and hang out with me. You feel me? And I'm not gonna sit here and lead nobody on, or sit here and try to deceive nobody. Everybody already knows. Whoever wants to come out here and kick it with me, you come out here and kick it with me. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna do the wild monkey dance, we could do the wild monkey dance. You want to get it in? You want me to break your back before I send you home? I'll break your back before I send you home. On my mama. It's just the way it is. I'm an adult. You're an adult. Why can't we all just act like adults around here? Because there's a lot of people that act like kids. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about some real life shit, they be like, oh my God, what the fuck? Man, at the end of the day, everybody and their mama likes to knock boots, right? And I like to knock boots without the drama. I like to knock boots without the headache. I like to knock boots without any strings attached. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. If you guys enjoying knocking boots with headaches, then I'm good. Hold up, y'all. Damn. Mess around and make a chat spot in Vietnam. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. The cool thing about me is I keep it real. You feel me? Instead of sitting here and playing games with people and trying to like deceive people, this is what it is. Do you like it or not? If you don't, cool. If you do, cool. You know what I'm saying? At least we're adults here. You feel me? And we just hollering at each other on an adult type of level. Everything okay, fam? Okay. I don't believe it is, fam. But there's hella hoes out here. I don't know if it's legal, but there's so many out here that damn near seems legal. Yeah, be honest, you have nothing to hide. And then that's the crazy part about it is like some people can't even handle that shit. Like people that I'm not even messing with, they be tripping out like, damn, that's just too much, or ooh. You can have all the side pieces you want. I ain't tripping on none of that, gang. You feel me? Danny, can I make a suggestion? Yeah, you could. Man, why the hell this fool call me and I don't hear it? Sao? Một trăm hả? Cũng được. Được. Có nhiều hơn đó không? Hay sẽ có đó thôi. Ok, cái đó cũng được á. Không biết sao hồi nào em gọi á, anh không có nghe gì đâu á, mà thấy mà cứ thấy thôi là thấy hồi nào em gọi mà nó không có vô. Thì có gì em chạy ra thì anh ở đó rồi. Ok, thì anh đi xuống đó bây giờ, xong hồi nào em ra thì anh đang đợi cho em ở đó. Biết rồi, biết gọi không được mà hồi em ra đó gặp anh á thì anh nó đo sẵn rồi. hiểu không? Thì chứ đi cái địa chỉ là cái địa chỉ anh đưa á, thì đi tới cái địa chỉ đó thôi, thì anh đợi cho em ở đó thôi. Ok, thì anh xuống đó đợi cho em nha. Rồi bây giờ là 1 giờ mấy thì 10 phút á, thì anh gọi lại 10 phút thì anh gọi lại, mỗi 10 phút thì anh gọi lại. Ok. Rồi bye. I gotta go handle some business, y'all. BRB. You feel me? Y'all already know what it is. But I'll be back before you know it. But I gotta go handle some business.